So you're running a European company and you're looking at the US market. You already know it's one of the biggest opportunities on the planet. But let's be honest, it's also one of the biggest challenges. Today, we're gonna break down what it really takes to not just show up in the US, but to actually win. Okay, this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? We've all seen it happen. Some companies just take off like a rocket, while others, well, they just never quite get off the ground. What is that secret sauce? What's the real difference between a success story and a cautionary tale? Well, here's the thing. You can't just copy and paste what works in Europe and expect the same results. That's usually a recipe for disaster. Real success in the US comes down to three things: understanding the culture, attracting top-tier local talent, and maybe most importantly, having a partner who truly gets both sides of the pond. And that brings us to this whole idea of a partner. I'm not talking about just any service provider. I'm talking about a partner who has literally walked in your shoes, who knows the journey because they've made it themselves. You know, take a company like YER USA. Their mission isn't just some marketing slogan they cooked up. It's personal. Why? Because they did it themselves. They expanded from the Netherlands right into the US. They've hit the same roadblocks, dealt with the same headaches, and that firsthand experience is what drives them to help others do it right. And what's really cool is they bring this dual perspective. They've spent more than 15 years becoming experts right here on the ground in the US market. And you combine that with over 35 years of experience back in Europe. See, that combination is the key. They know exactly where you're coming from, and they know the landscape you're heading into. And this just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't just some theory for them. Their own team is made up of people from over 20 different nationalities. They literally live and breathe the kind of cross-cultural understanding that's needed to connect a European HQ with a new American team. That's not a talking point. That's a genuine strength. And this quote right here really gets to the heart of it. It's the difference between someone who just fills a role and gets a check versus a team that's actually invested in your success. They're not just a vendor. They become an extension of your own team right here in the States. So what does a partnership like that look like in action? Well, it all starts with the single most important piece of the puzzle, finding the right people. Because let's face it, your US success is going to be built by the team you hire. And you gotta feel the urgency here. An open role on your team isn't just an empty box on an org chart. It's lost momentum, it's a drain on your resources, it's a direct hit to your bottom line every single day. Getting this right, and getting it right quickly, is absolutely critical. So how do they deliver on that? It's not magic, it's a rock-solid process. They start with a deep dive on salary analysis, so you know you're competitive. Then they actively go out and headhunt the best people, not just the ones looking for a job. They handle all the interview logistics, do thorough reference checks, and run the background checks, the whole shebang. And they move fast. I mean, background checks can really slow things down, but just look at this. They use technology to get almost 3/4 of them done in a single day. That's a perfect example of how they cut out the delays to get your new hires in the door and making an impact. But it's not just about being fast, it's about finding the best people. And this number? This is so important. 70% of top executive talent are passive. That means they aren't scrolling through job boards. The only way you reach them is if someone actively goes out and finds them. And that's exactly what headhunting is all about. Now, for those super important leadership roles, they go even deeper. They use powerful tools like the DISC framework. This isn't some generic personality quiz. It's a behavioral tool that helps predict how someone will actually perform in your company culture. It's all about making smarter, data-backed decisions. So what it does is it looks at how people naturally respond to things. Are they more active or more passive? Do they see a situation as an opportunity or as a problem to solve? This breaks down their preferences for dealing with power, people, pace, and policy. It gives you this incredible insight into what motivates a candidate, ensuring the leader you hire is a true fit. Okay, so you found your star player. Hired. Job's done, right? Whoa, not so fast. Now you have to actually employ them in the US, and believe me, that is a whole other world of complexity. And this is where a real partner becomes an absolute lifesaver. I mean, just look at the difference here. On the left, that's the headache, a maze of federal and state laws, endless paperwork for different agencies, and super expensive benefits. And on the right, that's the solution.
expert guidance. They handle the admin for you, and you get access to top-notch, affordable benefits. They take the operational nightmare off your plate so you can actually run your business.
And this is a massive competitive advantage. To attract the best talent in the US, you need great benefits, period. Through YHR, even a small startup can offer a benefits package that competes with the big guys. You get to offer that comprehensive, European-style support that top candidates are looking for. But what if you need to be more flexible? Maybe you're in manufacturing or tech and you need to scale a team for a specific project. That's where their professional staffing solution comes in. They take care of everything: payroll, benefits, HR, for your contract workers. You get the specialized talent you need exactly when you need it without all the administrative baggage. So, when you start to put all these pieces together, the talent, the HR, the cultural understanding, you see that it's all about one thing: building a rock-solid foundation from day one. Look, at the end of the day, this is about so much more than just filling a job. A partner like YER gives you the cultural bridge, the talent engine, and the operational backbone you need to build a US business that doesn't just survive, but actually thrives for years to come. And that really brings us to the final question, the one you should be asking yourself. As you're planning your big move, are you just trying to get into the market, or are you truly building a venture that's meant to last? Because having the right foundation and the right partner makes all the difference in the world.